Everyone knows that you're going to lose gambling, yet so many people still do it. So that brings the question, how do you make people lose money? How do you do it? As a business, as a betting company, how do you actually get people to put money in your company without making them aware that they're losing it? Well, this is fully genius shit. This is where the bookies have genius psychological tricks that they know exactly how you think, what you need to do, how you need to be told, and ultimately how they can manipulate you. Now, a lot of people, it sounds stupid, but a lot of people don't actually know that they're losing money. As stupid as that sounds, a lot of people aren't aware of how much money they're losing. A lot of people aren't aware of their habits. They aren't checking their betting statement. They have no clue it exists. They are mindlessly basically doing these things. However, that's only been created because of a number of psychologically manipulating things that the bookies do. They fully manipulate your psyche to do what they want you to do. But how the do they do it? How do you make people pay you? You're essentially scamming them. But how do you do it? How do you get the same people doing it over and over and over again without them waking up to it? Well, there's a list here that I'm going to go through. It's long, but it's not even touching the surface. I could make a video on this that goes for 100 hours and I still wouldn't finish because there is so much information and so many tricks and so many little things that they do that you're not even aware of. And hopefully now I can share some of them with you so that you can understand them and be more aware of them. First and foremost, now this might not be in the correct order, but for you to bet or for you to lose your money, you need to have some kind of hope that you can win, okay? Tuts Lotto. Why do people play Tuts Lotto? They don't play because they know they're going to lose. They play because they think they have a chance of winning. So the bookmaker needs to provide the dream, the hope, and the idea that you can win or you can take advantage of the opportunity that's in front of them to make money. How else are they going to make you put money in there? You're not going to put money in there if you think you're going to lose all the time, are you? Maybe some people would still. But reality is, most people think that they can win and win big. And that's the first thing. The second thing is, and these aren't in any order, they're going to give you incentives. So these incentives can be, hey, if you deposit $200 this weekend, we'll match it with $200 of free bonus money. Now, obviously, this can't be done anymore since the legislation that came back in 2018 around bookies cannot incentivize you to, hey, Harry, sign up to us and we'll give you a $200 bonus bet. But what they can do, and this is how f***ed up the legislations are, is they can wait until you've signed up and then they can say, hey, Harry, if you deposit $200, we'll give you a $200 bonus. But they can't do it before you signed up. And back in 2018, a lot of my mates, when I was match betting heavily, they said to me, match betting's done. The sign-up offers are gone, free bets are gone. I'm like, nah, watch this. There was a legislation that got built, and probably for about a couple of hours, I was a little bit worried about it because I was making good money. I'm like, here goes an opportunity gone. And then, funnily enough, the legislation got pushed, and then the bookies just give you the offer after you sign up. And they can't say, hey, if you sign up, we'll give you $200, but they can say, hey, Harry, if you put $200 in, we'll match it up to $200 in bonus bets after you sign up. And that legislation is an example of how they just find a way to still get what they want done. So those incentives are also not just deposit matches. You can get redeposit matches. There's also like partial refunds. So for example, when you are doing things on a sporting event, you might get a partial refund of your stake, or you might get a bonus bet back. A classic one of these is the same game multi promotions. They guarantee a bonus back on sports bet for any leg fails. So they're guaranteeing that you're placing a bet knowing that you are thinking it's a free hit because your next bet is a bonus bet. And I'll put a screenshot on the screen, which I saw in a Facebook recently, is someone actually interprets this as a free hit. He thinks that he's getting $50 on that bet and it's a free hit because he's getting a bonus bet. What he doesn't realize is he's lost $50. He might win, but then he's guaranteed to get a bonus. So he's placing the bet to get a bonus because then he sees that bonus as a free bet on something bigger. So ultimately what he's done there is he's placed 2 bets, minimum, unless it wins. And then from there, you're probably going to place a bet anyway if it wins because you'll go again. From there, he's placed 2 bets. So he's moved along that spectrum of addiction into the hypnotic cycle. And Sportsbet knows this. And they are basically incentivizing the person to place a bet which they want him to place, which is the same game multi. Because same game multis, believe it or not, are one of the bookies' best markets. Because they know that if you place them, you're going to keep getting addicted to them. And they know that that's a really profitable product for them. And they know that if you keep placing those bets and you get addicted to it, you're going to make them a lot of money. So why would you put a bonus bet lure in front of it? Because they want you to place that bet. And wake up, Australia. If you're getting conned by this is what they're doing. They're making you addicted to that best product.
Feel like you just learned something new? Send it to your mate. Maybe they'll learn it too.